Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Blake Snell gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Jonathan Villar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 4. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
VR, base runner at first with one out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Couple of runners on base with one down, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit down the third baseline. The tag gets one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Just hung in there on that one. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Batting second.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 19 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Offered at a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third. The shortstop. Fernando Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Go home. 1 strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Manny Machado now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 13 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres leave 1, still no score. Now to the plate, here is Kevin Pillar, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches?
Javier Baez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Don't want to forget about it. First delivery to him. Francisco Lindor is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's really struggled. 1 for 15. The 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is James McCann. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting 6.
Next to dig in, Eric Hosmer. First offering on its way. Snap throw from the catcher. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. That's popped up. Pilar moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. One pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. The relay, and he is in there.
Batting it, the catcher.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And that brings up Austin Nola. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's 2 for 3. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
So next to bat will be Brandon Nimmo. He bounced out last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Myers looking up onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
The second baseman.
In now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll check in here at 277, 16 homers and 37 RBIs. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 delivery. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So here's Pete Alonso in the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. VR at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Two and one. Here it is. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Left field.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one the count to Pillar.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left. Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Now back the designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Another one sent foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, this is a huge mistake here because once the ball gets away and gets out of play, that means the run will be allowed to come home and score. That's a frustrating way to give up a run.
Manny Machado is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report. All set for the start of the 4th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up is James McCann, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a swinging bunt. Stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the
Now here it
Padres,
comes.
the right fielder.
Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Eric Hosmer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Center fielder, number 16.
At the plate now is Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Pillar's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now
that'll bring up Austin Nola, runner in scoring position. With Cigar. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Pilar is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Chris Paddock, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Paddock is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now J.D. Davis. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch.
Outside.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Nola corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, 2 down now. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His 2nd hit tonight. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's 3rd best on the ball club. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Marisnick is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. As the lead remains 3-1. So stepping in is Jurickson Profar. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So
here's Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Down the 3rd baseline. And that's through for a hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee. try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Dribbled down the third baseline. Baez on at first, nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. James McCann, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So here is James McCann. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Number 6.
Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's got a 3-for-7 line. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
First pitch of the AB now. Brandon Nimmo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Now back, second base.
Next to hit, Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
0-2. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup called strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. McNeil is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now
here's Will Myers. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And prior to the first pitch, you'll look to first. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Myers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Myers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for San Diego. They still trail it here 3-1. Austin Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54.
7th inning ready to roll. And that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two and two. And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The left fielder, number 11.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish. Brewing 3-1 our score. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in next, Javier Baez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1.